I think trust is an ongoing process that represents a shared context between you and the system, where you understand what it's likely to do, and your predictions about what it's likely to do actually match what it's likely to do. What aligning an AI system with human goals means ensuring that the actions that it takes are the ones we intend for it to take, and they serve our ultimate purposes. So what this means is if I tell it I want it to accomplish something, it can appropriately understand what I mean and take actions in service of that goal reliably. I think one of the key steps here is uncertainty about the goal that the person has. One of the things I studied in my PhD was assistance games. And if you've worked with someone else or if you had an assistant, one of the things that separates the amazing assistants from the ones that aren't as amazing is that they understand what goals you might have, and they can use that to understand when there's reasonable uncertainty and come and talk to you and ask clarifying questions, and that they don't get it wrong on either end of either being overconfident that they understand what you want or maximally uncertain to the point where you have to lay out every individual step of a task for them in excruciating detail. I could give many examples. I think one of my favorite examples of misalignment leading to unsafe behavior is an example of sycophancy in recent AI systems. One of the ways that this happened is these systems are trained in order to be agreeable, and so they tend to mirror users' preferences and beliefs. If you have people who are in a psychological crisis or undergoing delusions, this means the system can often play into and reinforce those delusions in unintended ways that can be quite harmful. Trust is very hard to define precisely. I think trust is an ongoing process that represents a shared context between you and the system, where you understand what it's likely to do, and your predictions about what it's likely to do actually match what it's likely to do. So you know what it will do, and you're able to anticipate the ways in which it might fail. And trust is really about understanding and being able to rely on that. I think effective delegation and scalable oversight are critical steps. So leveraging AI systems to help you watch AI systems behave, summarize that, and to come up with useful interventions is a really exciting area. Another one is, as I mentioned earlier, tracking uncertainty about the goals so that the agent can choose to come to you at points when there is uncertainty, and if it can do that reliably, you can use that to bootstrap trust and effectiveness across a wide range of situations.